In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can catch pinpoint trades so you're never on the wrong side of the market. So the way that I take these trades is I first want to understand where the 15-minute fair value gaps are, right? That's my first step. So I'm looking for a 15-minute fair value gap. The first step is I'm looking for the interaction zone. So I want to see price reacting here and I want to see price reacting here, especially over here. So this is area 1, this is area 2, and this here is going to be area 3. So I want to see how price reacts at this area. So first of all, we see price breaking to the downside, but when we look carefully at this price action, we saw a very, very large amount of sellers over here. We saw 350 for 134. We saw 432 for 129. So we see a significant number of sellers that are failing to drive the price lower. Now, when price breaks above the zone and comes back into it, we want to understand what's going on over here. So the first step of the entry model is to first understand where you are in the entry model. So when price comes back in and then breaks to the upside, the truth of the matter comes in understanding what is going on over here. Right? So when you take a rejection entry, you need to understand what's going on inside of this particular candle. And the way you do that is by reading the order flow and the footprint chart. So notice how price, when it comes into the zone, we see a very, very large amount of aggressive sellers. In fact, if we read the order flow, we see 611 for 374, we see 304 for 149, and then we see 13 for 0. So we see a significant number of aggressive sellers compared to the aggressive buyers. In fact, over here, we see 2K for 1K. So we see double the amount of sellers than we do buyers. But despite that, the market is still able to find an area of support. So this is what confirms the fair value gap to be strong, because the sellers over here have failed to drive price lower. This is what gives us the indication to take longs in the first place. So if you're trading an entry model and you're not using the order flow, this is probably the reason your strike rate is lower than it should be.